Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the School Wednesday meetup. All right, so appreciate you guys. I do have a special announcement at the end, and like I said, I'm just trying to end the year strong in school. Give you back to you guys. Okay, so before I go forward, I did want to share so Malia, right? She Shout out to Malia. She's been definitely doing a lot. And when I mean a lot, she's been investing in herself. She's been active in school. She's been joining another, special people, Chris and Jazz, on her journey. And, I invited her to come to the office. I think she came twice. And it's about who you hang around, right? Who you hang around, who can literally I'm gonna put it to you like this, all right? And then I want you guys to be honest, all right? Okay. Can you call someone right now to send you $10,000? Yes or no? Simple. And I'm not saying mom and dad, okay? Like, hey, bro, I need 10,000. I'm gonna, invest it in something. And right. So, okay, cool. So I see a lot of no's. All right. I do see a couple yeses. And that's where it starts. Okay. You guys need to hang around people, one, making more money than you. Okay. Two, have bigger skill sets than you so you can learn from them. All right. Can someone tell me the definition of osmosis real quick? The definition of osmosis. Okay. Someone put in the chat.
I can't even pronounce that.
Osmosis. OSMOSIA SIS. I know Paulie Chris has that definition. Nice. He went to the whole um scientific term, right? But hold on real quick. I'm gonna break it down. Okay. So the process by which water or other solvent molecules move through semi-permeable membrane from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. All right. So that's the technical term, but breaking it down, right? Process of learning through other people that are learning at a faster rate. Okay. And don't get misconstrued because sometimes people are trying to get there super fast. And it comes down to this: how much are you really investing in yourself, like as a whole? And it could break it down, right? Like you don't really need school, right? You don't really need a mentor if you truly have the obsession and the passion to keep getting better each day, right? There's YouTube. YouTube has an abundance of resources, but most people are not trying to sit there and watch videos for 6 months, right? They want to learn quick, right? They want to learn fast. Okay. But you learn faster through someone doing it more than you. Or how can someone make $1,000 a day? All right. Who's ever made $1,000 a day? Put in the chat. Look at that. Christian Jazz, me, definitely. Cool, 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 cool. Right. And for you guys that maybe have never made $1,000 a day, it's not because you don't know how per se. You're just not incorporating the right information to make you $1,000 a day. So what do I mean by that? Okay. Most people work and they earn 150 bucks to 200 bucks a day. Okay. But they're working, I'm gonna just say a 9 to 5, and they're not building while they grow, while they work the 9 to 5. So I'm gonna give you an example. There's been people who bought a house on 9 to 5 income because they learn how to discipline, save, right? And when it came down to buy the house, they had the capital. See, the average American is just living check to check. So when the check comes, they already got to spend it on stuff they already used. So realistically, when you earn your check, that should be for 6 months down the road, not for your rent this month coming up. Okay, so what's my purpose? Well, why am I saying this? Because you guys need to be able to get in a stronger circle, right? That's going to make you push you to elevate, whether it's learning, whether it's skill set, whether it's producing, right? It goes like this. If someone adds value to me, I'm going to push value back to them. Okay. Most people are takers and they're not givers. Okay. You want to be a giver, right? You want to give so much value to that person where, for example, you work for a company and obviously you probably don't like what you're earning hourly, but you're giving your everything, right? And the company sees it and that's how they'll try, or promote you in a sense. But some companies, they're already capped out, right? Like let's say, oh, I don't want to be the next position because that person's stressed out. They don't make that much money. Okay. So you're still there because it's a check, right? You're still there because it's income. Nobody's saying quitting, but at the same time, you have to be creating something, right? That's the thing. Creating something that's going to make you an extra 100, $2,000 a day. Like start off there because everyone's trying to hit 10K, 20K when they haven't even made like 1,000 or 2,000 extra on their side business or whatever they want to start, right? Like they get into a business and they want to start coaching already when you haven't personally made, let's say 10,000, 20,000 in that business model. So how are you going to show someone else if you haven't done it yet? You get what I'm saying? So, um, and what I'm trying to share is osmosis, like literally, like hang out with other people that are doing better than you or they have more information. Okay, do not be scared. But the sad part is, okay, do not offer, hey, bro, let me take you out to lunch. Hey, bro, let me get a coffee on me. Like that is not how you want to come at the angle, right? If you see someone and you want to them, like show up to an event that they're doing, okay? See what they're doing at a higher level than you and add value to them. You see what I mean? So like, and I'm just using an example. If so and so is having an event and I want to add value to them, I'm going to show up with like 2 or 3 people, not just me. But most people realistically, oh, I don't know nobody. Everybody in my circle doesn't invest, right? Oh, everyone's scared to invest. My uncle always talks me down and he doesn't want me to buy a house or he doesn't want me to buy an asset. Okay. So at that point, you need a bigger circle, a better circle. And that's why you get out and you try to network with the right people that are giving you, value at the end of the day. And I'm not saying it might not be your first event. It might take you 4 events to really soak that in. Okay, because some people was like, oh, I went to an event, I tried it, I didn't really like it. Okay, well, maybe that networking event wasn't it, but maybe you got to go to another one to try to, get more information or the right connection. That's all it is. But don't think that someone's just going to allow you in their circle just like that. You see what I mean? Like a lot of people, they expect me per se, right? They'll join school, okay? And they expect me to get on a phone call with them, or they expect me to reply to their message, right? It doesn't work that way. And it's not because I don't want to, it's because I want you to see the true value of what it is to invest in yourself. You know what I mean? Like if you guys don't notice, I literally only reply to someone that's taking action on something. Other than that, like because someone will post something and yeah, don't get me wrong, I love, motivational quotes, stuff like that, but I really will show some love if someone's taking action on something. Okay? And you can do it all faster, but it's not, you are not willing to take those L's. Okay. I don't know if I don't want to call nobody out, but there's a few of you guys in school who just like, hey man, what's the answer to this? What's the answer to this? What's the answer to this? Right? As opposed to going in the classroom, doing your homework, and adding value to what it is, right? Like I think one of you guys posted blah blah blah. I did a freeze or whatever. Cool. And he didn't really add value. He just said it was easy. Well, fuck, tying my shoe is easy. You know what I mean? But you want to give value. Hey, it's easy. You just go to the website, go down, click on this, right? I put my name and address and email, and they got me this. They gave me a pin, right? Like that is giving value. And I don't expect everyone to do that, but you're going to get recognized by the value you put in. It is that simple. And it's not even a monetary aspect of it. Like I can see it. That's why there's a leaderboard, right? Leaderboard. The highest people on the leaderboard are the ones putting in. And how I can help you is if I find a post that's valuable, I'm going to pin it, which more people are going to comment and like, and that's going to boost you up. And it's not like a favoritism thing. Like I can care less. I just want someone to genuinely add some value, right? Turn it up a notch and not just be a taker. You guys get me? Because that's everyone, for the most part, is a taker and not a giver. And we want to be givers. We want to understand what we're into. Like, why are you guys in this group in the first place? Like let me know in the comments, like why are you guys in the group? Like per se, it could be just be like, hey, I'm just trying to get my 20K card. I never had one, yada yada yada. Like I want to know. You put in the chat. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Nice. Awesome. Okay, nice. Get my credit up to evolve. Yeah, financial literacy for sure. Now, now remember, when yeah, I like it to learn, educate myself in finance, right? Because we weren't taught this in school, right? We weren't taught how to read a credit report, right? Nobody taught us that. Okay. It's our duty, especially if you have kids, to take it upon yourself to understand a credit report. How many positive accounts do I need on my credit report? How many years of history do I need on my credit report? How many inquiries is too much, right? How much is my credit utilization? Where should it be? Things like that, right? And it's like, I know I'm always redundant, right? Because I'm always like, statement date, due date, statement date, due date, because that is really important. If you know statement day due date and you can keep it below 10%, right? You're on a good pace. And I can speak to you from experience, the score will go up and down because 1 or 2 months you might have a bad month. Hey bro, I needed to use 1,000 to pay off this, or I spent 2,000 to invest in myself. That's cool. It'll come back up once you pay it down or once you get more credit. You guys get me? So I don't want you to feel like you're losing, right? Because I said it before. When you invest, you feel like you're going broke, right? Some of you guys probably in here is like, look, bro, even $37 a month is a stretch. And I get that. All right. But if you truly want to get ahead, you have to sacrifice or be willing to sacrifice something. Nobody got ahead by just being comfortable. Right? Because it's gonna like it gets painful. Right? But realistically, if someone had a $10,000 card right now, please put in the chat and tell me what you would do with a $10,000 card. And don't tell me pay bills. But what would you do with a $10,000 card? Okay, so she said another 10. Okay. Invest 10K, liquidate it to invest in real estate. Okay. 10,000, that's kind of a stretch, right? To invest it in real estate. But hey, right? It's possible. Hey, I get it. Yeah, Jose, launch another property. He said in the South, yeah. Invest for a hard, yeah. And that's where we get confused, right? And I'm gonna give you guys a big no, just a gem right here. When we get our credit card, like our first credit card or one of the first few, right? That you get, maybe the limit's like $1,000. All right. It takes like 1 or 2 weeks for the card to get there, correct? Right. So the 1 to 2 weeks for the card to get there. By the time it gets there, it's probably like in the middle of the billing cycle. What do you think people don't do enough, right? When they get that credit card? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think that first month? Would you say they'll use it and report a high balance, or they won't use it because they're scared? Which one do you think?
They won't use it.
They won't use it. They won't use it, right? Because they just got it and they're like, okay. This is a big gem right here for you guys. You need to use it even on groceries or gas. That first month is crucial because you want to report something. You don't want to report a new card on zero. All right. And that's something like that gem right there, you can share that with someone else. Right? But then you stack up your wins, your gems, your gems, your gems, your gems. You're stacking that up, bro. I got a big bag of gems. Shoot, light went out. Hold on. So, right, stack up them gems. So that first month, anytime you get a credit card, use it. No one's saying max it out, but use it because that little 10% usage, right? Or, even 20%, that's going to boost you up because the card is working, right? Not a zero balance. Okay. But remember, you got to crawl before you walk, right? Some of you in here, you might only have a $300 credit card, and that's okay, right? Remember, some people only got secure cards, and that's okay. All right. I think my problem, and this is my problem, I want you guys to be at my level like this. And I have to like take myself back because I didn't get here, right, in a year. It took me years to do this. I just want you guys to see results in a month or two, right? That's why I did the 95 days Navy Fed so you can guys get the 20K. That's only my biggest problem because I want you guys to get there super faster. Like Brandon and Victor, I don't know if you guys are in here. I want them to get their property like in the next 6 months. Like I really want that for them. But I gotta like, it took me 10 years to get my first property, right? Because I didn't know this information. But if I know what I know now, right? Like it's I would have been there faster. But I know hanging around other like-minded people that want more will get me there even faster. Because remember, you guys weren't paying attention to me on my YouTube channel when I had 100 subs or 1,000 subs, right? Nobody was really didn't even know who the hell I was. But I showed up, right? There's a couple videos of me falling asleep while I'm recording because I wanted to just get the video out there. And it gets me emotional because I'm like, my wife would tell me 2 o'clock in the morning, hey, come upstairs, right? Because I had my office in the garage back then, but I was filming, I was trying to give value and this and that. But it just like, I just wanted to put in that work. So no one can deny like I wasn't putting in the work, right? So I do like 14, 16-hour days because I wanted to just be a YouTuber or get 100K, right? And then this is something that I'm going to share with you guys. Every video that I put out on YouTube from now on will be high quality because that's what I'm learning. The reason why I don't have a mil subs or 200K, 300K is because my quality of video is not good. So I can't keep the retention. You guys get me? So that's what I'm learning. So I'm like, oh, bust out 2 videos a week. And it's not even that. You bust out 1 video a week with good production. And what I mean by good production, good editing, good sound, right? Good little pop-ups. Because as people, we get bored. You get what I'm saying? No one's willing to sit through something if it doesn't really pop their attention. So if you guys see like a Mr. Beast video, every 3 to 10 seconds, he's changing the clip, different angle, right? Pop up here. And he's keeping the user intrigued. And it goes back to one of the things my son told me. He's like, hey, dad, you have 100K on Instagram, but you only get 30 people on your live. And it's because I tell him, I'm just like, not everyone wants to learn about financial literacy. You know what I mean? But if I pop up talking smack about somebody else or I'm beefing with somebody else, bro, there's going to be like 500 people in the live because they want the tea. But it's like everything, right? Like I learned how to do, something on YouTube because I didn't stop. I was so ambitious, and I wanted that 100K clap, 100K YouTube plaque so bad, right? Because I told you guys, my daughter didn't think I was a YouTuber until I got that plaque, and now that I got that plaque, I'm going for the million. Okay, but now my quality has to level up. You know what I mean? So in anything, like for those of you that want to make your first 10K a month, okay, literally stop hanging around whoever you're hanging around with, and some of them it's family. You got to literally cut them off, okay? Because your next levels of friends, they're the ones going to push you, right? They're the ones that are going to be like, hey, Olivia, hopefully you're motivated today. Stay grinding, don't stop. I see your work, right? Or hey, Alex, what's going on, bro? Keep winning, bro. Keep posting, you know? Like that is a better circle because realistically, people are following you just to see you fail. And that sometimes hurts, but no one's gonna say it, right? Like you ever wonder why is this fool following me from high school? Like I haven't been in school in like 20 years. Because maybe you're like trying different things and he never comments, he never does nothing, but he watching, you know what I mean? And it's like, could you block him? Could you do this? Could you do that? Yeah, but they're gonna keep on watching, right? And they're gonna make fun of you, right? They're gonna talk shit, right? Until what? Until they ask you, are you hiring? Right? Until they ask you, hey man, how'd you do it? right? And the truthful answer is don't ask me what I do, ask me what I didn't do, right? And what I mean by that is I didn't hang around people that weren't motivated, right? I didn't hang around people that weren't willing to invest in themselves, right? I didn't hang around those that were naysayers. Okay. So if your dreams don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough. And it's true. Okay. And I want everybody in here to start thinking like, how can I make $1,000 extra a month? Then once you do that, okay, can I double it next month? Okay. And then when you double that, okay, let me strive for 5,000. And if I don't hit my goal, at least I'll be a little closer, right? That's how you got to do it. Everyone in here, right? Everyone in here can be an author, right? You can be a public speaker, right? You can be a credit expert, right? You can do all these things, okay? You just have to master your skill, right? Master your skill. And I shared it with you guys before. If you can master getting 20K in 95 days, turn that into a course. People will pay, okay? But you got to just post receipts. Post more people winning, right? Like post like I posted this in school, right? Um hold on. Right here. So Jesse, all right, his credit score 714. All right, he got a 2025 Volkswagen Passat, or I'm sorry, whatever the SUV is. When he came to me, his credit score was 4 to 500. All right, but people don't realize they'll spend 200 bucks on dinner, but they won't spend 200 bucks a month, 500 bucks a month on their credit. All right, and then that's going to slow them down because they want instant gratification. How long is it going to take? Bro, I just need a 20K card, and they don't really um value, the information. Everybody wants to get spoon fed, but no one is willing to dive deeper into that information. Okay. So, all right, 5:30. I'm gonna go like 15 more minutes real quick. I do want to answer some questions. You guys like the new merch? All right, perfect. Anti-credit credit club. You guys like that right there? All right. Real quick. I know some of you guys probably got some questions. I'm gonna raise your hand if you got a question. If I've answered your question like before in a previous Zoom, I'm just gonna go to the people that I haven't heard in a while. So definitely, I want to see who we got in here. All right, we got okay, cool. Got a couple people. Let me see who can raise their hand if you have like any question. All right, cool, 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 cool. Oh, I see you, top class. That's what it was. There you go. All right, cool, cool. Let's go with one. I'll go with hold on. Is that no, not Chai, right? Are you the one? You already got a 20K card, do you?
It's cheap. I don't have a 20K card. I do have a $9,100 card from Fed. But the problem I have is that it's almost maxed out. Not yet. But
Okay, okay. So my bad. So real quick, so you're it's Chi, right?
yes.
Awesome. Okay, so real quick, how long you been in school?
A few months now.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Awesome.
Mhm.
So few months in school, where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles.
Nice, Los Angeles. Okay. Are you already a Navy Fed?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Have you done any of the steps?
I've done almost all the steps except for the pledge loan. I have OOPS and I have the certificate, and I have direct deposit, and
How long have you had Navy Fed?
I've had Navy Fed for years.
So you never, how long have you had direct deposit with them?
I just started it. It's from joining school and listening to your
Okay,
videos.
got you,
Mhm.
got you. So do you have a trade line on there or not yet?
I do not have a trade line. No.
Okay. So what's your highest credit card?
My highest right now is that one for on the personal side.
What was it? 'Cause you said the number, but it was chopped off. What was it?
9100
Okay, 9100 with which bank?
with Navy Fed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so you do have a $9,100 card with Navy Fed. Okay. How long have you had that card?
I've had that for a few years. They gave it to me like a, almost as soon as I opened the account. I got it right away.
Okay, so here, check this out.
Mhm.
Check this out. All right, because I think sometimes we work harder and not smarter. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know your credit profile. All right, but this is what I would do. Okay, this is what I would do. I would. Okay, this would if I was in your situation. Do you have any other credit cards or that's it?
I do have some on the business side. So I have the MX Platinum on my business side. But I'm trying to actually get a business line of credit. That's my ultimate goal.
Okay, okay, cool. I got a little gift for you too at just for asking that. Okay, and I'm gonna share that with you guys because I feel like some people don't under they sleep on a lot of about the business side, and so I got a little special gift for you. So you'd be like, oh shoot, that's what I needed. Okay, so
Yeah, love
this is what I would
gifts.
do. This is what I would do. All right, now 9100, but you said it's almost maxed out, right?
It's almost maxed out.
Okay. Would you say you're like low 600s? Where's your credit score at roughly?
No, my highest is 702. My lowest is 677.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, cool. What I would do, two things. I would get a personal loan from Navy Fed. All right, hear me out. Personal loan from Navy Fed. Okay, you'll get it for 10,000, right? And then you want to say it's for debt consolidation, 10K. All right. Um, you can go 12K if you've been with them and you got direct deposit. Um, they'll give it to you. Okay. Um, get that loan and pay off the credit card completely. Like completely pay off the credit card. Okay.
Okay.
Now your credit utilization is going to go down significantly. All right. Your credit score is going to go up higher. Okay. Um, the $10,000 loan, if you do like 2 years, 3 years, right? You might have to pay, let's say, give or take, I don't know, 220 a month, maybe a little 190 a month or something like that. But that's the loan. Pay off the credit, the 9100, lower that, right, all the way down. The first month, pay off the loan. Don't use the card. Okay. Hopefully you're taking notes because I'm not gonna repeat this. Don't use the card. The next month, sorry, ask for a credit limit increase. Ask for a credit limit increase. 9100 should go to 15K. After you get to 15K, right? Pre-qualify, thanks, babe. Pre-qualify for another credit card, okay? For another credit card. And do you have the cash rewards or which one card do you have?
It's cash rewards,
Okay,
yes.
cash rewards. So
Mhm.
pre-qualify for another card and then get the platinum. And that one you should get anywhere between 10 to 18K. Now, what you just did right there is you opened up more credit. Okay. But now you have this loan that you can pay 220 a month, but this extra capital that you have, find a way to invest it in something that's going to make you more money. You have a business, from what I'm hearing, so maybe double down on your business because now you can get more business credit.
Okay.
All right, that's good right there. Okay, cool. Any other quick questions?
I was asking about the Open Sky card because someone told me that
Oh, no,
they
no, no,
help
no,
to
no, no,
increase your
no.
limits
Don't, don't,
fast.
don't do that.
Okay.
Don't you wasting your time with that. I just gave you the biggest gem ever. Write that down. I hope you get approved. And all right, cool. Next question.
Thank you.
Damn, no questions. Damn, everybody got 800. All right, someone else had a question real quick. I think it was hold on. Raise your hand. Just raise your hand. I don't know how to. All right, Eric, go ahead and even though you cancel your membership, I see you. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, Eric. I think you're Army, right? Military? You can unmute, bro. It's okay. I'm not gonna bite. All right, he's not gonna talk. So next one. All right, Zulema, how you doing?
Hey guys, what's up? What's up, Santiago?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
What's
How you
up?
doing?
Great school call right now. I'm like, you're pumping me up like big time. I just wanted to kind of just share. I did all the steps. The only thing I didn't do, which I didn't know that I could do, but I think I forgot who sent me the message right now, said that I could direct deposit to myself because I work for myself. So I ended up only getting a $500 card for Navy Fed, and they go through TransUnion, which is that's where they pull from. So TransUnion was 648, and then my highest score is like 732. So I think maybe the direct deposit is what messed me up. But I called them and just try to get like some info from them, so I'm not going to give up on the 20 the 20 to 25K card. So I'm going to keep at it and see what I can do, because I did have a trade. I had a trade line with Victor, but I didn't really know how that worked. How if Because I was trying to find the trade line on my credit and I couldn't figure out how to see if I could find it on there. But the trade line was like in I think like in June, so I don't think that that would coincide with the Navy Federal.
Okay, so a trade line real quick, Zulema, it's only gonna be there for 60 days. So by the time you probably applied, the trade line wasn't even on there. Just to be upfront, right? Two, that $500 card is not bad. All right. I know we're going for 20K. So this is your play. All right. From 500, you're going to have to wait 90 days, right? Use the card, pay it off. Use the card, pay it off. And in 90 days, ask for a credit limit increase. They should give you hopefully 1,500 to 2,500. If you use it, pay it off, use it, pay it off on stuff that you're already normally going to use, they're going to give you a limit. They might even increase it themselves. Okay, that's one.
Gotcha.
Two, I'll give you guys just a quick little play, but not to go too much in details. You can get an auto loan, right? And then you get you a $30,000 check from Navy Fed, deposit that into your a different account, all right? And then now you just liquidated 30 grand, right? Per se, let's say the car is 30 grand. Yes, you're gonna have to pay the loan back, but they'll give you 3 months to show a title. So if there's any way you can get 20 to 30 grand and invest it in yourself, at the end of the day, we're talking about investing in ourselves and start something with that capital, right? Then it's a win. So if you really want capital and you're like, hey man, I'm really want to invest and do this and that, apply for the auto loan. Apply for an auto loan. We can help you with that, but just to be upfront, whatever you get, we'll charge you 10%, right? Because we're gonna walk you through the steps, get you how to do the Navy Fed, and that's just right. You want to print money? We'll show you how to print money, but you know what I mean. We charge for our time, right? Because remember, time is more valuable than money. Okay, but if you're gonna get 20 to 30 racks on something that you can invest on, then obviously go ahead and do that. But that's what I'm saying. You have the relationship. Okay. If people are scared, oh, that's a lot of money, this and that, then right, just take it slow. Just wait for the 500 to convert to 1,500 or 2,500. All right, Zulema. So just
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. I just was gonna say that they have a really great department for their loans for car loans. Like they're very helpful and they have a lot of like perks on there. So if anyone that is trying to maybe get a loan for a car or something, they're very helpful. So yeah, thank you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. Who's right there with the iPhone 192? Hold on, hold on. No one else got a question? Because he take advantage. He take advantage of me. Every time he on a Zoom, he want to ask a question. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, I'll go. Alejandro, is that you or you just checking your hair out, bro?
I can't find the hand button. So I'm raising my
I got a
hand.
question.
Yeah, I have a quick question.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Definitely.
so what you were saying, you could like that autoplay, right? That you were talking about getting an auto loan. Obviously, you would have to have like I'm an authorized user on one of the cards that I'm paying down. I want to have that more situated and not have such a high balance to kind of get approved for a good amount, right?
So you're saying what's your car limit? What do you have? Author, you
So,
said it.
well, right now I have a card limit that I have at it's probably like 80%, but I'm paying it down as I'm going.
Yeah.
So hey, say if I were to pay that down to like 20%, I have better chances of getting approved or um
Well,
better odds.
how much is the card?
Yeah, the card is for 8,000.
Okay, 8,000. Okay, it's yours or authorized user that you're
Authorized
using?
user.
Okay, authorized user. Okay, cool. So, I mean, everything is a gamble, and what I
Yeah,
mean by that is, can you get this 30K play from Navy Fed, right? Use that
yeah,
to pay the card, right? Now you're going to be down 8K off the rip because you paid that card, and whatever extra money, use it to invest in something, but your
yeah.
credit score will be up.
Oh, okay, okay.
Unless if
Yeah,
you still
because
got negative.
I tried getting I wanted to see if I could do a what is it called, a auto refinance with them, but I think I would have to pay a certain portion because of high mileage that I have on the car and the value of what it's worth, even though with a year, but I have already high miles, like way over high miles. So out of pocket, I think they'll probably ask like 4 grand down.
Oh, because you already have your other car.
Yeah, the other car loan. So I'm trying to see if I could do a play like that, pay off this car loan,
Okay.
and then have that as a with Navy Fed instead of where I'm at right now. Because if I
What's your
try and do
interest
a
right now?
refinance, I have to pay out of pocket.
What's your interest right now?
Oh man, they got me when it was like everybody was looking for cars, and unfortunately during that time I was in an accident, so I had to rush to get a car to get to work. The interest, I want to say it's up there. It's probably like about 17, 18%, maybe a little higher. But that was during the time where they were like up, up pricing cars and interest rates are like sky high.
Damn, that's crazy. So you tried to refinance with Navy Fed and they said not right now because your
Like,
car off
I
my.
could, but I have to pay to refinance with them. I would have to pay like 4 or 5K out of pocket because I'm assuming because high mileage of what the car is at, and for the year it is. It's a 2019, and I have about 110,000 miles on it, and the value is like at 13,000. But I still owe a good amount. Like I still owe like 17, 18.
Oh, I got you. I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay. So in your instance, shoot. I mean, sometimes like this is where I'm at, right? Because either you on the 8,000, but I don't know how many do you have a few still negatives on your report?
yeah, I do. We're still working on that.
Oh, okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
patiently waiting for everything
Okay, okay.
to
Let's
come
not,
out.
yeah, let's not focus until we clean that up. That way you
Got
can
it.
make a better move.
All
And
right,
my
cool.
move is sometimes like, hey, I took a one main financial loan
Uh
about
huh.
3 years ago for 10,000 when I was doing the Amazon stuff. And
Yeah,
literally, I just took it because I was kind of like drowning
yeah,
and I needed 10K. So I took it. I invested a little bit back on Amazon, and then the rest was to pay my mortgage. But if you were to do that, for example, like a one main financial loan,
yeah. I
um,
got that offer.
pay the credit card off,
Okay,
okay, right, completely.
okay.
But it's an authorized user, right? I mean, technically, it's not yours. It's still an authorized user, but you're responsible for it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So just sit tight because I think
okay.
it's better to clean up the profile. I think it's better if we add a trade line
Mhm.
right? Score will be up, and then you don't have to be like indebted to that 10K because the One Main Financial, bro, they're gonna hit you with like a high
Oh,
interest.
yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, but it's
It's
it's it's
wild.
to make moves.
Yeah,
Remember, like don't be scared to pay interest if you think down the road whatever you're gonna start is gonna pay you more.
yeah, yeah. Of course, scare money don't make money, brother.
Oh,
Thanks for the info, man.
thank you. All right,
Yo,
and we'll take one more question. I think what's his name? 192 fell off. He's like, oh man, he's not gonna answer my question. See what I mean? They be taking advantage.
Hey, can you hear me, Santiago?
Who's that? Who's that? Speak forever.
So
Hold
it's me, Chanel. So I got a quick question. I know you've been preaching this Navy Federal, so I know that's kind of getting kind of redundant. So what do you think is the next play? What is the next institution that we can kind of join?
Hey man, you know what? I'm gonna real quick because I got like 5 minutes left, but I'm gonna
Okay.
leave you guys with this real quick. I'm gonna bless you guys with this, okay?
Okay.
One second. And then for those of you guys that are in the 1%, I'm gonna do the call on Friday for you guys. And you guys are gonna be not disappointed. One second. All right, so real quick. All right, so check this out, okay? Because I think um all right, cool. Okay. So write this down real quick because I'm gonna talk about two real quick. Okay. And these right here, all you gotta do is donate and you'll be able to get in. So two credit unions no one's talking about. All right. So there's United States Federal Credit Union. United States Federal Credit Union. They pull hold on. You know what? Scratch that. Don't write that one. Write this one. In Touch Credit Union. In Touch Credit Union. They're from Michigan, Texas, or Nevada. Pulls Equifax. However, if you donate to an institution, it'll tell you what to donate. You can get into the credit union. So two things. One, they do soft pulls. So you'll be able to see what you qualify for once you get in on their credit. So that's a big one, right? Because I was like, oh shoot, I'm in here, and if you don't like what you get, I always talk about you got to build with them. That's one. And then another one is called First Flight Credit Union from North Carolina, Jordan, right? And then you got to donate to the Capital Preservation Club, right? Donate to the Capital Preservation Club, and then you'll be in. It's an Elon Bank, and they do soft pulls. So you won't, you can get pre-approved, seeing what you get pre-approved for, and if you like what they give you, you know, definitely take it. And I'll give you guys one more. It's Wings Credit Union. Wings Credit Union, same thing. Minnesota, Florida, Georgia, Michigan. Donate to the foundation. They pull TransUnion, and you can get personal and business with them. They do a soft pull, and they also do obviously auto loans and personal loans. So those three, don't sleep on those. Do your homework on those. But I already kind of did my homework already on them. Um, and then the big announcement I have, two things that we're gonna do. January, I want you guys. We're gonna do a. I don't want to start it off with it. I was gonna so on January we're gonna do a 5K challenge. So a 5K challenge is how to make $5,000 in a month. All right, it's not gonna be free. All right, it's not gonna be free, but I'm gonna walk you through on how to make $5,000 in a month, and then at the end of this month, I'm gonna pay somebody's rent. So either rent or 2,500. All right. Rent or 2,500. Pay attention to the leaderboard. I'm gonna kick Malia out because she always wins. So Malia she little cheat code, but I'm gonna put her off so that way I think Chanel you're next, but anybody can take the road. So at the end of this month, like I said, 2,500 to the winner or rent. Okay. So another thing is the more you execute, the more you post, the more you get up the leaderboard. If you don't want to win 2,500, hey, this is not for you. So definitely join SKOOL. and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, I gotta go.